be going over that towards the end, how you guys can get some fast traffic, and traffic is the key, as you know, with any online business. So we're going to start off with that. So if you guys have anyone that's coming on the Zoom, let me know. Just send me a personal message. And if they have any questions ahead of time, sometimes we actually now are getting some questions ahead of time. I'll make sure I cover the frequently asked questions that I get with Get Fearless Freedom. And so I've been actually successfully marketing online for the past 10 years. When I say online, it means that I've actually generated thousands and thousands and thousands of leads online. Okay. So that is one of my specialties. So let's just make sure everybody's muted out here. I do get a little bit of background noise. I'm not sure why, but as you come on, just like I said, if you can mute, that'd be great. So anyway, with that being said, I know there's a lot of buzz on the internet when it comes to a home-based business, and there's a lot of things you want to look for. There's actually 5 key things that I talk about. I'll talk about that tonight. I think it's really important before Rob starts the presentation, just so that everybody can kind of see, you know, what it is that I always used to look for in a home-based business. And now that I own Get Fearless Freedom, what you can look for. Okay. Number 1 is the owner transparent. I sent out an email through a portal. I have an email portal that I follow up with your leads so you don't have to. Okay. So I'm the owner. I'm the one that sits down and types the email, and Mary Beth loves them. Rob loves them. Everybody loves the fact that I follow up with their leads. So you know how most of the time you have to either follow up in Messenger or text them or call them up. Hey, did you see the presentation? Did you happen to check it out? Well, that was what was always happening to me whenever I had a home-based business. I would always have to teach and train follow-ups. I'd have to teach and train how to do email marketing. I'm actually the one that does the email marketing. So that's number 1. So the number 1 thing is, who is the owner? I've actually had a lot of people say, oh, you work Get Fearless Freedom, you're an affiliate for Get Fearless Freedom. No, actually I own it. So I launched it in 2019. And so the past 4 years, we've used it for several different opportunities. And the key is to get people onto your list. Okay. So as you may see, and I've from time to time, of course, post on social media, but I'm not one of those that has to get 500, 700 likes and loves, because you know what? I have an online list. I have a real estate in an actual database that all I have to do is send out one broadcast for an offer and I will get sales. It was the number 1 skill set that I learned was lead generation. So that's number 2. So if you're keeping track tonight, I'm on number 2. Number 1 is obviously company owner. Who's the company owner? Are they going to talk to you? Are they going to speak to you? You know, whether on a phone call or on a Zoom, or do they do the training? Number 2 is obviously, do they know how to build a list? And it was very frustrating to me because I kept joining these company owners and I would ask them, well, what's your number 1 lead strategy? And blah, 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 I don't know. They would literally, did you like that, Chris? She woke up when I went like that. Like they just literally, like they were deer in the headlights and they didn't know how to generate leads. And I thought, geez, that's kind of strange. So I would always be the top sponsor and I ranked to these leaderboards. They'd start asking me, how do I generate leads? Okay. All right. So obviously number 3 is having the product. You want to have a product that you're really, really passionate about. And we've combined the lead generation and the self-development product here with Get Fearless Freedom. So, you know, we formed a community. And so you've seen us doing these Zooms for a long, long time. And that's one of the things that really, honestly, you do want to look at is a community. Do they meet up frequently? If they don't meet up frequently, why do they not meet up frequently? That's number 3, you know, so are they there to support you? Number 4 is obviously the compensation plan. Is it really, really, really easy to get paid? Now there's other companies out there that you have to wait 30 and 40 days. And so I said, you know what? I want my affiliates to get paid immediately. And then number 5 is the dinky checks. I was getting sick and tired of being sick and tired of scraping by, you know, and not being able to make, you know, $10,000, you know what I mean? There's that stack right there. Okay. I was really getting sick and tired of not being able to make 10 grand. All right. And so that's what I want to talk about tonight is the big money. Okay. I've been in big ticket sales, high ticket sales for almost my whole life. Prior to the online space, my husband and I, we used to do mortgages. We actually were into real estate for 15 years. My first property flip was $56,000. And he said, yes, Tammy, you can absolutely do it. So ever since I got that belief system, I've taught and trained other people to believe in themselves as well, because it really comes down to that. It comes down to belief, right? If you believe you can do it and you believe you can drive traffic to a capture page, then you can make money online. That is how simple it is. So with that being said, does everybody understand so far? We've got the 5 things covered. We got the simplicity of this, $200, $500, and $1,000, right? And so now we're gonna take it and we're gonna show you guys the exact tools that we have. And so you can only just, it's going to show you, not only how you can make money with the system, GFF, you'll get a complete done for you business in the box, ready to go, or you can also use it for other income streams. Okay. And stay to the end, because like I said, I have some bonuses to give away. We're also formulating an inner circle, and I'll go over that, but of course it's not going to be live on Facebook. So if you are listening to this on Facebook and you got like Mary Beth or Rob texting some people or telling them they'll jump on because Tammy's going to drop some bombs, but literally it is going to be amazing, this inner circle. And I'm not going to take everybody. Okay. I'm not doing that as a sales ploy either. I'm saying seriously, it's going to be an inner circle. Okay. I'm going to have a call assist. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that I have 10 top affiliates helping me tour guide people through the process of Get Fearless Freedom. Okay. So you have to be qualified. And so I'm duplicating myself so that when we go into 2024, you not only have an, instant pay program, but you're going to also learn about some passive income strategies that we have going on. Okay. All right. I think I've said enough, Rob. If you want to take it from here, I'll let you go ahead and do your presentation. He's got it all, done for you. How did everybody like the Halloween, by the way? The Halloween images that we sent out. He's so good with the images. It was amazing. Yeah, Dave liked it. Kim liked it. Awesome. I'm glad, because he does a really good job with the images. All right, Rob, take it away.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a great job with the images.
Awesome. So we're changing it up a little bit. I don't have a Halloween costume. I have my freedom shirt, so at least that counts as that. I do love the freedom that it gives us, and I guess I have camo on, so I could go maybe one of those. Like I'll just visible. Yeah, but anyways, I'm the nerd that has an Apple Watch Ultra and makes money online. So that's my I just joke, but that's my Halloween costume. I definitely do love this time of year. I was born in October, so I love the fall. It's absolutely my favorite time, and I definitely see why people love Halloween and all the fall festivals and everything. So it's always fun. I remember as a kid growing up, I never liked the scary stuff. I always liked the fun stuff of Halloween. So that's what we're going to keep it. So we're going to keep it fun and happy. We're going to change it up. I'm going to have this presentation here, but I have a video for you guys to watch in the beginning. And then just as normal, let me get you here. Let me just share my screen. Keynote. All right. Okay, so there we go. So there we go. Hopefully it will play. Just before we do that, just know that if you're brand new to Zoom, if you're repeating to attend, that appreciate you. Of course, it's always awesome to have you guys taking time out of your evening to listen to us and how to better your life. Yeah, just no distractions. Just put your phone away. It's definitely worth watching and listening. Something new tonight. Learning how you can make definitely a better income online and the proper way to make it. No cat litter changes during this, no cell phones, squirrel to the right or left, just no distractions. We're going to watch this cool video beforehand, and it's going to make you guys think that, especially new folks, what are you doing definitely in these times, right? Because there's some craziness. We all know it. But like I was telling my mom today, is that we can always talk about that stuff, right? No matter what you believe in, whatever your patterns of your own belief patterns and your own morals, is that we have to understand that there has to be a fix to anything, right? If there's a problem, there's got to be a fix to it. So we as marketers, we actually saw the problem, and that's why this video really explains it well on what we're going to go into tonight. So play this. Let me just click here. All right.
A dark secret about money that 99% of people don't even know about. Your whole life you're working a job and trading your time for money. But have you ever wondered, where does money come from? The fact is, banks can print as much money as they want. Actually, cash in the form of paper and coins makes up to only 3% of the money in circulation, while the other 97% is debt. Picture this. Imagine you get a loan to buy a car or a house. The bank gives you the money which didn't exist before. They created it by filling out some paperwork and shaking hands. So when you get a loan from the bank, you get money that's created out of thin air. Now here's why this is important. When the government needs money, they go to a central bank and get a loan just like you do. The central banks give them money that's being created out of thin air in exchange for government.
Okay, so I was hearing that you guys can't see it for some reason.
Yeah, I
Okay.
couldn't see if I could hear it.
Okay, so I'm actually going to fix that because it's definitely worth seeing this. Sorry. Definitely worth seeing this. Okay, stop screen share. Go over.
I like this video too. This is really
Yeah.
good. It actually does wake you up like, oh my gosh.
Wake up time. Wake up time.
time.
Okay, here we go. Can you see that vertically?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
A dark secret about money that 99% of people don't even know about. Your whole life you're working a job and trading your time for money. But have you ever wondered, where does money come from? The fact is, banks can print as much money as they want. Actually, cash in the form of paper and coins makes up to only 3% of the money in circulation, while the other 97% is debt. Picture this. Imagine you get a loan to buy a car or a house. The bank gives you the money which didn't exist before. They created it by filling out some paperwork and shaking hands. So when you get a loan from the bank, you get money that's created out of thin air. Now here's why this is important. When the government needs money, they go to a central bank and get a loan just like you do. The central banks give them money that's being created out of thin air in exchange for government bonds. The newly created money floods into the system, so all the money that was in circulation previously, it's worth a little less, and that's called inflation. What? Why am I telling you this? Because while you're working hard and extra hours to make more money, the banks are printing money on demand, making your savings go down in value. Now, what can you do about it? If you don't want your cash to go up in flames because of inflation, focus on creating a secondary income stream.
Boom.
Boom.
Just like that.
That is amazing, isn't it? When you think about it. How many people think about that on a day-to-day basis? You know? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's actually crazy when you think about it and how much it's like you're on a hamster wheel, you know? So as you can see, I've kind of educated. Rob's been going to events with my husband and I since like 7. Like we took him to Vegas. We took him to all the real estate events. And so anyway, we're here to educate. I want people to see that this is educational, you know, kind of, it might be new to some people, but you know, honestly, I feel like this is the time we're in right now to get people to realize that they can make money from home and they can make money with these systems. So that was awesome though, Rob. Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so this is actually my biggest passion is literally educating people about the money system, the ability to have a system to make you money, but then leverage yourself into other things. Why you're going to see at the levels that we have at the 500 level. If you're new tonight, you're going to see what we have, how we're able to help people take that fiat currency, you know, and turn it into more of assets and stuff like that. And that's where we're all about. We're all about get fearless freedom, helping you guys get that freedom whether, it'd be anything, fixing your car engine to getting a new vacation, or just simply getting your money right. That's our community as well. It's not just a biz op opportunity. We like to actually help people with, everything here as well. So let me just quickly, the bar on here, these Zooms, I don't know why sometimes okay, there we go. So Give Fearless Freedom, we are the non-tech picks and shovels and tools for the business owners of 2023. And the cool thing about this this webinar and Zoom you're on is you're probably asking, what can it do for me, right? So the number one thing is, and no one wants to admit it, but it is totally the elephant in the room, is it's always, we are selfish. What can it do for me? Why you're on this Zoom? It's exactly the reason why. How can it benefit my life? Why am I even on the Zoom? If I can figure out something, how it can, maybe make it my life better, then that's why you're on. So what we've done is we found there's pain points right now, and then there's strong points, right? There's ability to have tools and traffic to online marketers, as well as brand new in the industry. If you're brand new, you want to make extra income, like you saw in that video, you definitely want to make extra income on top of what is going on. And so we close the sales for you. We have an ability, we have a programmer that made this amazing email portal. You're going to learn about more as the Zoom goes on. We have incredible bonuses, even more tonight. Last week was amazing. We had an incredible Facebook training. I personally hosted it, and I taught everyone in the community how to totally take a free Facebook account and totally master it, as you're building it and building your audience. So that's very good. Great job to everyone in implementing it. I did see you guys that did it. So, hello world, we've come a long way. Well, that's the total truth. We have come a long way. And just looking at this, this photo it's complete copyright to Apple. We are no way in association with them at all. All trademarks go to them. But an example as educational, that this is really where it all kind of started, right? Where it was the 90s, the .com era. I was born in 94. Thank God I was born that year, where I was able to play with the rocks and stuff, and I wasn't on these computers. I'm so glad I actually got to experience kind of a mixture of both and be able to be, brought up like that. I'm just really grateful. Now, mind you, I would have loved the 80s, but I am grateful that I definitely am where I'm at. So we have these awesome ads, and these ads are in our community. We help you guys specifically get on track with ad copy, different stuff like Craigslist, reply tools you're going to see in this webinar. It's pretty amazing. Well, the economy is collapsing, and it is totally is. It's the total truth. There's a home-based business, believe it or not, and you're on it tonight, that is sweeping the internet. The 7-minute video, how we actually as a family are helping other families, hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands actually in our career. And 7 years for me, this is I call it near seventh. So I'm going to call it 7. I love number 7. So near 7th year, working with online with my mother, and my mother has been in the industry for 12 plus years. And it seems longer than that, but it just this industry itself, we found a problem, right? We found a huge problem in the industry. There's no customer support, and you guys kind of know what I'm talking about. You try to reach out and you get some like broken English customer support. You just don't get no help. You know what I'm talking about. It's just the truth. No commissions. Like, you see these products, you love them, and then there's no ability to even refer and make money. And if there is money, you have to wait a long time. So you have this monkey, you have the other guys out there. It takes a long time to wait out commissions. A month ago, you're now getting paid. So the funnels out there, they only are working for their company. So you feel like you're branding them, and that's it. And you're never getting far ahead. There's no traffic resources. So you join it, and then they go, hi, thank you, good job. And then they never help you with solo ads like we have. We have different traffic runs, different nationwide, different stuff that we run. And the products, here's the thing. And a lot of people don't realize that you can make a product overnight with ChatGPT. our products are actually PR or non-PLR products. So they actually are built from the ground up. They're coded from the ground up. And this entire product you're about to learn is a non-white label. And that should be hallelujah, like literally amazing right there. Because if you think about it, what happens with the PLR products is it's just a made on basically a keyboard and mouse, and it was nothing. You're basically promoting something that's already there out for free on the internet. So there's no transparent Zooms. You're not talking to a co-owner. I myself is a co-owner, my mother here as well. And it's a copy and paste back office. It was never built from the ground up. So you guys are treated well when it comes to getting the community. The payout options are awesome as well. There's instant payouts, so you can make at 3 levels, 200, 100% commission. So $200, you make the full at the 200 level, you make that a 100% commission. There's a 500 level, so you make that 100% commission, and 1,000 level, you even make that at a 100% commission. We're member to member, and we give you an unlimited payout. A lot of companies out there, they only give you a PayPal. That's it. And that sucks, because when a lot of people out there, they don't want to have a PayPal account. They're banned from PayPal for life. So, and in that case, you want to be flexible. So we were given, you guys that option to put out anything you want to get paid in. So it's pretty cool. It's a one-click funnel. If you do it properly and you get with your sponsor tonight, they're going to get you help going, and you put your information in that you want to get paid, just like you see on their payment page, you'll be able to get paid out. So it's really awesome. This is a history. So we began as far as this company, and then the concepts have been long around. And my mother has always told me, you got to have a capture page, you got to have a system, you got to have a funnel. And here me getting in industries like near 7 years ago, I go, Mom, it's okay. Facebook's fine. Instagram, they're going to buy in the first click. No, they're not. And they're also, furthermore, they're going to pull your chain a lot of times too. So you want to get them through a system, see the ease of it, and you're going to see how the system really can help even your existing business. We're not a get-rich system. A lot of people hate that. I know I hated it. We're built and programmed by our amazing programmer too. So we took all of our information along with, for my mother, she's a 7-figure earner online plus, along with, her 35 years plus experience. So I'm 29 years old. 35 years self-employed for her, luckily, and it's just been amazing life in regards. Yes, there's humps and dumps and everything, tons of crazy things going on, foreclosures, the person lost their home, went through a ton of stuff, restaurants being embezzled by that. I mean, they went through a lot of stuff just to get here. And so this is I feel it's like an achievement, right? It's like you finally can get where you can help people. And, whatever you're going through tonight, whether it be any mental battle, spiritual, physical battle, anything you're going through, understand that it's already been won. It's already been cleared out. You have already won the race. You're not there yet. Okay. And so with Gift Fearless Freedom, I look at it as, if you're online, you might as well begin to actually share the good news and be able to be in a community where they can get in on it and they can make money as well by putting out that good news. There's a ton of stuff going on, right? So we as a family, we have a model of keep together and block out the rest of the bull crap going on. So we traveled during the COVID thing and everything. We traveled. Okay. How do you do that? All that we did, because we don't allow people to control us. We literally have our free minds. We believe in freedom. We believe in liberty, and we believe in family. And we believe as a company here that you guys can do whatever you want to do. And so this is us as a family. This is myself at the bottom right here. This is my 29th birthday with my amazing family, my mother at the Bellagio, my father there, my mother and I to the right. And this is our New York City trip we've been on. That was years ago. And then this is actually by Lake Mead in Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada.
That was fun last year.
Yeah, this was last year. So it just, we really have a unit of family, and that's actually what's kept us together. And it's helped so many others out there. We cannot, and this is the best part, Kim starts going, I love it. I love But yeah, she has bulldogs and Frenchies and English and her
I didn't
Pomeranian.
know she had a
I
Pomeranian. Now
just,
I really like Kim.
yes. So this is awesome. I love animal lovers. And this is our mascots, actually. We have Felix to the right. He's our rat terrier. He's 13 years old, and Bella, she's actually only 9, and she looks like she's 2. So we have our very beautiful babies, and they're our mascots. They actually totally help our mindset. They're like, they give us love, and we able to, keep going along as a family. But these are our 2 babies that keep us going. 3 levels, 200, 500, and 1,000. Now this gets exciting. Okay. So I'm going to explain these slower this time because a lot of people have questions still after the Zoom. I do want to slow it down and explain this more in detail for new people. So beginning at the 200 level, there's something called a capture page. Now, a capture page in a basic form is a page that will collect that lead, okay, and it will properly put them through the entire funnel. Now, why, you ask, why is that even important? Or, I see all those other things out there online. The problem is I'll get into is it's the expensive cost of those funnels. So we wanted to make it where you pay one time with us, and then you'll learn about this awesome hybrid thing we got going on to host your pages at $1.56 per day. And I'll explain how we do this and how we meet in the middle with a low admin fee. It's pretty amazing. You'll see what I'm talking about. But right here, there's a lead capture marketing pages here, an unlimited amount of pages. So I see a lot of people, and I've looked at their pages. I'm like, wow, you have like 40 on there. That's awesome. There you go. It integrates, by the way, with Aweber and GetResponse. Those are 2 major email clients. The autoresponder is not required. That's the cool part. And I forgot to tell that on other Zooms, but it's not required. And we'll get where the requirement is, but it's not required if you're using it for your, own business, your other stuff that you want to do, because it does downloadable CSV files. It's pretty cool. There's video bridge pages, so you can upload your video or image, and it's extremely configurable. So you can literally configure this any way you want, text, colors, everything you need. You get 5 of them, so you can brand out who you are or your company or whatever you want to do. So it's pretty cool. We have a $500 level. This is really awesome. This one obviously is one of the more popular levels. It is the most popular level in regards of just like, bam, I seen this Zoom, I want to get going. 500 technically is the but the 1,000, you'll see why we're doing that. The Craigslist autoresponder. So this Craigslist autoresponder, I'll get to that, but this is one of the greatest things you'll ever see online as far as a tool. Okay, this tool, you'll post an ad on Craigslist with our software, and it's proprietary software, so it's actually built from the ground up within our servers. We have this awesome new thing where it essentially will go in, you post, let's go, you're selling a pool table, right? You have a pool table business and you're selling them, and you don't want to reply to the people, right? You reply, is this available? Is this available? Anyone that's posted on Craigslist before, we all know that. So this software will actually automatically go, hey, this is Kim. Yes, it is available. It's currently up and listed. It is available. This is our, this is whatever. So this is an amazing tool that can auto reply to your ads, as well as we have side gig hustles to start building that wealth. Like I said, you're on a fiat system, right? We got off the gold standard, and we got off that, and I can go on and on, but really we're working on a fiat system. So you want to get, when you start to make money, you start to want to find ways to grow that properly. So our affiliates, by selling that, you guys get to make that $500 100% commissions per sale. We have Craigslist. This is awesome here. Like, a lot of people don't realize this, but over 250 million people visit the website every month. And there's also, a lot of classified ads that people post. So over 80 million per each month. So it's pretty amazing. This is right here an example of a Las Vegas ad I got 2 of them going on here, just in this example here. But we have, these are 2 hot hitting Zoom, or not Zoom ad, what am I thinking? Ads. I'm thinking of the Zoom meeting, Mom.
It's
but
okay.
the actual ads that we got posted, it's pretty awesome. Like I always change this up, by the way, even from here, like this is a back office screenshot of what we do and how it works, but I even changed it up from here. So it's pretty cool. You can get your ads out there and auto reply and get the $500 on autopilot commissions. This is awesome here. I like to add stuff periodically to here, especially the stuff that stands out. In recent time, I added, we have the slot machine going on. That one is a 19, I think 38, a circa. I'm trying to remember the date on that, but it's a slot machine that we were able to pick up at $1,200. We're actually flipping it for about 3 to 4 right now. It's going on the value. So we're going to make some money there by flipping this. And why is this important? Why is this stuff important? Why are you looking at it? It's because this is the stuff that we give you in the back office where the websites are to find that stuff and be able to flip material like that. You all seen the Storage Wars. You've seen the American Pickers. I'm sure you guys have. It's a very popular show. Pawn Stars. Well, you're always wondering, I want to flip that stuff. Where are the websites to do that? Where are the websites even out there to kind of find that stuff? Well, we give you resources that we personally use. Just we're going to give that to you guys. So it's pretty cool. Now, Give Fearless Freedom, and this is very rare, by the way, in the industry. And I actually realized how rare it was because my mom always says, look at this new program. And I go, oh, cool, cool. But can it be used for any business? And actually it can't. So there's a lot of selfishness going on. And so many people don't realize that the funnels they get behind are completely branding the company owner, and they give you no ability to use it for other things. So that's what I learned. And I had to learn that quick because I was like, wait a minute, that's a cool new. No, I was like, whoa, I had to pull back and I started to see the value that, these Zooms bring, but also this company, what we were able, how to help people with anything they got. So I was even amazed by that. And that was mind blowing. So it'd be like, for instance, it'd be like Samsung. So Samsung goes, no, we are not going to text Apple at all. Zero, no communication. You may have a dire emergency need, but we're not going to text Apple, or Apple saying it to Samsung. That's what it's like out there in the wild west of marketing. So we wanted to break that up and be able to have that flexibility for you guys. So we give this, we have, people in the community. Like you can see, how can we take things like Facebook, you can see here, and I train on that, by the way. Why aren't you making what you deserve, and how you can take capture pages and change it up, the coloring, everything about it. You can change that to any business you have. So maybe you have a health business. There you go. You can use it for that. Now, best part, and if you saw the 7-minute video, this is really one of my favorite parts, and this is where it gets really good. The $1,000 level. So it's a one-time payment. Okay, so that's paid to your sponsor tonight. Get back right with them. And it's a $47 admin fee. Now, this is awesome because when you start to look at the potential, right? So you make $1,000, only $1.56 per day to run a business. That's what 47 a month is. Very, very cheap to be a part of community, to get on these Zooms for free, and then get in our masterminds, which you're paying in, and then you're able to get in and make those commissions. The $1,000, let's see, they're grinding their gears off on Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, okay, YouTube. They're grinding. You guys know what I'm talking about, but they're never capturing those leads. I literally never see it. Every time, I even see some of the top people out there. We're talking tens of millions of subscribers, and they are not capturing nothing. And then what happens? Their channel goes down and poof, gone, zero, nothing. They're over. I knew a guy in the community, and I always keep it anonymous and clean and everything, always like that. But here, if you want to get inspired by this one, this guy was worth $34 million. 34 million in crypto. Guess what? He lost it a month ago. Everything. He had $1,000 left in his bank. Because he never captured the lead. He never could get that list built back up. He never had.
Took away his channels.
Right. His channels was gone. The partner hacked and got rid of everything. And literally 34 millions, all that money was like funneled out of his Lamborghini's gone. Okay. all of that gone. And here's the thing, they didn't take this away, his brain. They didn't take his brain away. So what is he doing? Yes, he's building back up and he's learning, hey, gotta definitely do an email list, gotta get that YouTube flow again and everything. But what really comes to is that people grind, and they're not understanding that. Imagine a no team building and earning $1,000 with only one sale, because you're helping that person. You're actually literally getting them properly set up with things like this. We have multiple, sometimes there's 1 to 2, but we have monthly master supreme masterminds. Now, my mom, okay, if you think these are of value, and she talks a lot on the free mastermind, these free Zooms, let's just go. I almost had to wish there was like a little like a thing where you could like turn off the water hose, right?
Turn me off.
Because it's like, wow, mom, you keep talking.
Last one was 3 hours.
Yes, and I keep talking too. So
last Wednesday was the 3 hour Zoom.
It was 3 hours. So
but don't worry, folks. You don't have to listen to it's actually in the back office right now. We uploaded it, but don't worry, you don't have to learn. It's at 3 hours.
So you can see everything here. I don't have to explain, obviously, everything. You guys can read. I don't want to go too quick because it's definitely good to read. But we do a lot of just ton of pack value, where we're able to add in things like what we find as an extensions and how to build these channels. And now the cool thing about YouTube, and I learned this, it's actually interesting what I learned, and just something is when you start to learn that, you know, there's people that actually have like 100,000 subscribers, but they're not really monetizing it in regards of not necessarily the YouTube program, partnership program, but they're not monitoring, you know, they're not making money through the flow of where they need to like get the proper, you know, people captured and their emails and stuff like that. So this community that we're building with YouTube as well, and how we're teaching on it, is we're teaching even at a couple thousand subscribers, or a couple hundred, or maybe under 50, you know, you're still getting the proper keywords and everything that we teach. So it's pretty cool. Bonuses inside. So we have 2 Facebook groups. We have a really awesome one for onboarding. We have a paid group. We have a 17-minute video getting started guide. Now, the cool thing about this is you don't really need a guide. It's very easy to set up, but there is, you know, things mom can cover on what I do setups for people as well, do one-on-one setups, you know, just to make it easy. But it is a one-click funnel. There's really a lot of cool things. So we figured the final solution. We're like, okay, we want to get to the solution and help everyone. So for $47 a month, so you pay the one time, and then you're getting the value as we host your websites for you to earn 200 to 500 and 1,000 direct to you. We're accessible. We have the amazing email support, so you definitely want to get with that. And we'll work along with you guys as affiliates as well. So we provide the capture pages, we work along with you. And last time I checked, though, is there really isn't many places out there where, you know, you get on a Zoom and then you can actually invite, and then the company owners go, everyone, please get back to their sponsor. It's typically like, okay, here it is. And then they pause at that. So we encourage a community of transparency and ability for everyone to be fair. You first heard about Get Fearless Freedom from Chris. You're getting with Chris. So that's how we do it. It's one-click affiliate site and full funnel setup. Unlimited campaigns works for any business as well. We have 4 to 5 years as far as with this company, and then we have, you know, amazing traffic lead generation strategies. Like, this is awesome stuff. My mom even has an ability, I know it's crazy, but she has an ability to get true eyeballs, true network, you know, people are actually going to opt in onto your email list, 2,500 plus leads available per day. So we have a ton of success in the community, people joining, making sales. It's really amazing. And since this can be used for any business, we have literally put in the pockets of our affiliates literally millions and millions and millions of dollars because the flow through that they've been able to have. So, being that you can use it for anything, we're talking, we have people that are into their lipstick and their makeup and all that stuff, okay, and all their health products. They have our system, okay, that is literally leveraging off our system to make them all that money. So all those people you see on Facebook typically and all these other places, they're using our system. Actually, they just don't want to admit it. So that's just why you're on the secret Zoom tonight, I feel. Bonus tonight. So bonuses, this is what I feel, Mom, it's kind of become something that's kind of pretty good. Depends on, I'm gonna give it give her the mic after this, but we do offer the bonuses 100% setup included. We have AWeber help on the Zoom. So when you join tonight, we do provide, and Mom can actually schedule in this how you feel, depending on how you want to work it. But we can set, we can get everyone going off to the races as amazing bonus. And I do this. I want to get everyone off to the races. Off to the race event with this. The Craigslist account setup. We have custom video editing, domain forwarding, stuff like that. That's all that. And then we have another bonus type. This is where Mom will take over, and she's going to talk about some new stuff that we have coming. And yeah, so this is really, really cool. The one thing I wanted to add, and I'm going to only cover one thing, and it's only a question. It's not a statement of what could be brought to the community. It's more of a question. That's why I put it there. Is you can type a number 3. I like number 3. Type a number 3 is if this community person on the Zoom right now feels and wants a automation tool for Facebook. And that's all I wanted to know. It's a question. That's it. It's not a statement of what could be made. It's just a question. Then I can get a feel out. And it's a genuine, like literal question. Is it truly like something that you feel an automation software? That's it.
Or
And
you
then
got
Mom
4,
can cover
5.
that.
I'm just counting the 3s.
Okay.
6. I think it'll be a lot of people, actually. 7. Cool. Yeah,
Awesome.
Rob he is very, very, he's techie. He's my other techie person in my life.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Based
I think almost
on
everybody on the Zoom would want one.
Response rates, I'm just going to give you only a sneak light thought of preview of what it would be. If you're truly interested in something like that, what it would be is it would be a Facebook Messenger tool. That's it. Put a period on that. That means that Mary Beth, Andrew, Mel, David, Kim, you could literally be out in your backyard with your dogs, click one button, do what you want to do, because I have to talk very tiny and very, Mom knows this because I have to be very like, oh, I can't talk because I only want to have the question out there. The reason is why I'm asking that is because this thing would be able to message everyone that you have on your list. And I cannot go past that because I have a feature that no one actually has in the industry. So that's why I know there's ears and eyes watching. So that's why I don't tell you.
I took it off of my Facebook.
Yep.
Just so
But
you know.
anyways, it would be a messenger tool. Would that be of value? And I'm talking, it would be the greatest messenger tool like you could even see. Not the stuff out there that does like based on time and all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's wonky and doesn't work. That's all I had to ask. Beyond that, Mom's going to talk about her.
Yeah,
her
I think a bunch of people would
bonuses.
like it. Absolutely. Now, who on here is not a member yet, so that I can address your questions, because I want to make sure there's a lot of members on here and a lot of guests. So this is the kind of the defining moment. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording too, by the way. So we have a really good recording here.